In this video, I'm going to review a battery-powered edger from Greenworks. This model is the 60V brushless 8-inch edger. I got the edger without the battery and charger since I already have plenty of batteries, but the tool is the same whether you get tool only or not. Now before we start, I'm going to be straight up with you that I've never used an edger before. I've always edged my lawns with a string trimmer. So if you're looking for an expert review with any comparison to other edgers, you probably want to keep looking. But if you're new to edgers or just want a layman's experience and evaluation of what an edger can do for your lawn, then please proceed, and thank you for your support. Having said that, Greenworks did send me this unit for free in exchange for a product review. But as with all my reviews, I'm going to give you the good, the bad, and the ugly as I see it, and I won't pull any punches. I have half a dozen of these 60V Greenworks tools now, and they aren't perfect, but they definitely make me forget the days of small carbureted engines. Good riddance. That's why I never purchased a gas edger, because I didn't want to deal with another hard to start, high maintenance, finicky gas tool that I would only use occasionally. Anyway, inside the box are the edger, a handle, a bag of tools, and the manual. The assembly process is the easiest of any tool I've ever assembled, so I'm kind of embarrassed that I shot footage of the process. But here it is anyways. All you need to do is push in a pin, slide the two halves of the shaft into each other until the pin locks in place, and then attach the handle wherever it feels comfortable for you. Since this is the tool-only version, I won't discuss the batteries, but this tool is designed to use the 2.0 amp-hour size battery, which is shared with their string trimmers and other small load tools. The reason I mention that is because the bigger batteries that I have that are 4 amp hours or 5 amp hours are much heavier and may throw off the weight balance of the tool. Since this is my first time using an edger and my yard has never been edged like this where a line was cut deep into the soil, it took me a few passes to form a nice line. That isn't the fault of the tool, as it certainly has enough power. It's just years of overgrown grass and too much dirt collected over the edge of the concrete. The edger has enough power to dig down and pull you along behind it. You seriously do not need to use any force of your own. Just hold the tool in a straight line and it will do all the work. Here you can see the difference that an edger makes. I haven't used the string trimmer to edge in about 3 weeks, so normally the lines are a bit cleaner than this, but still they're uneven and the overgrown dirt remains. By using an edger like this, the grass may still grow over the line, but there won't be enough soil on the concrete for grass to take root. So it looks nicer, but is also easier to maintain in the future. My major complaint with this edger is the safety mechanism on the trigger, and I freely admit that this may be the same mechanism used by other battery-powered edgers. But it is awkward and more difficult to use than it needs to be. A simple button for the thumb on top would have been better and more intuitive, and is the same type of safety lockout that's used on their string trimmers. So I'm not sure why they chose this method on this tool. It works, but it takes some getting used to, and like I said, when you're switching between Greenworks tools, you would really want consistency so you aren't constantly adapting to different controls. In conclusion, this 60V 8-inch brushless edger from Greenworks is easy enough to use for a complete novice, and strong enough to cut through years of overgrowth. It's lightweight and balanced, so the weight is in the front on the wheel. All you have to do is point it and go. When the blade gets worn out, you can replace it with any universal fit 8-inch edger blade that you find at your local hardware store. The tool itself is covered by a 4-year warranty, and you can use any 60V Greenworks battery in this tool, as they're all interchangeable. And best of all, you don't have to worry anymore about starting another seldom used, carbureted, gas-powered tool. Thanks for watching this review video. Look in the video description for helpful links to learn more.